motion control that he smashed it against the chair,
Against the wall.
against the wall.
Or 60 maybe. Yes!
And there we go.
Eureka!
So yeah, we're pretty much all set. Maybe
Do we have sound on stream from the game? Yes. We do? Turn on solo now. I have of whatever. Can you take off this area?
yeah, I don't know why they motion controls really.
I split
How do you guys feel about the Wii U and the tablet control? What is that?
Hele oude plus. Ja, ik heb trouwens een nieuwe ook, hè? Ja, dit is 2,19 uur. Ja, ik heb die andere ligt beneden.
What's wrong with regular
Die nieuwe
controls?
spits. Ik kan er eventueel ophalen. 1 uur 49.
Looks
Maar
neat,
laat ik
really?
zien.
You
Die
think
ligt
so?
beneden dan. Als die snel
I think it looks huge and bulky.
Doe maar gewoon live run, dat gaat mij.
Yeah, but if they release a Zelda game, I have to buy it. Yeah, give us some feedback on the sound, both game and commentary. Yeah, that's true. It's a nifty idea. Yeah, they have to implement it right though. Um,
Ja.
This thing.
Kan ik zeggen zo dan?
yeah, I'm gonna have to see how it works in practice before I
Laat maar eventjes...
making the judgment calls, but it seems that there's too many gimmicks going on.
If it would have been a little bit more like the originals, I would have loved this game.
Yes.
Because I love all the three on the SNES.
Just getting used to the waving thing, right? The waggle...
The thing I miss about this game is the Kremlins, man.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Kremlins. It's not a Donkey Kong without King K. Rool.
Ja, hij is ook dood.
Also shoutouts to the classic Donkey Kong games. Love those. So well, Pete is warming up, I guess.
He's the one in the second game with huge swords. He's like pushing the combat from the end.
I guess we could just have some more talks with those guys here. Yeah, exactly. So have you been having fun so far?
Yeah, it's been really cool seeing all these great players. I'm really impressed with all the different kinds of uh, skills they have in kinds of games that I don't normally play, but have played a little bit at least. Seeing MJ, for instance, playing Mario Kart 64 is pretty amazing. And Daniel Zia, yeah, the F-Zero X guy is unbelievable, and I think he's also pretty unbelievable in other games on Nintendo 64 as well.
Yeah, this is the thing. I dubbed Daniel Zia the Man of Steel
Yeah.
the first day because um, the first thing he did when he came into the venue was, oh, there's an N64 hooked up to the TV, I'm gonna play. And in one fluid motion he just sat down in a chair and picked up the controller and started to play. And then we were having this, on the testing day, we had a first world challenge in Super Mario Brothers 1, where the losers would do the dishes. So the point was to speedrun 1-1 to 1-4 as fast as possible. And to be fair, this is a challenge that me and Marius have been working out together for a couple of years ago. And at first he did decently. Yeah, this was a race as well. So it was a dual race. He was doing decently at first. I think he lost the first matchup. so he didn't have to play for a little while. But it really showed that he watched the others play, picked up on the strategies, and really made an impact. And he adapted like, yeah, how can I say it?
It's basically all the same with pretty much all guys at this meeting, prodigies in their own game, I think. When they find their own game that they are really good at, they're just going to be extremely good at it, like setting world records and competing at such a high level.
Daniel definitely has the racing blood in his veins.
Definitely.
So it seems like we're about good to go. One last question though. How was it to get into the scene you're in right now? Because this is really the first speed run I've ever done, which was Star Tropics. It went reasonably well. But how was it for you when you first entered the multiplayer scene?
Oh, multiplayer scene or speedrunning in general?
Both?
Both. I always been really motivated and just really competitive as a child as well. I used to play like 8-bit Nintendo 8-bit games at home, just completing games over and over and faster until mother actually bought me new games to play. And along, I don't know, 98, 99, before 2000, I found out the GoldenEye site. I think it was GoldenEye Forever or something similar, with a Archives 18 or so by Chris Royala. And at that point I was just really impressed with all this stuff. And I've always been really just setting time for myself, and I thought, yeah, this time is pretty good. I wonder what the best time is, and then finding out what the best time is and then trying to beat it. It's always been very natural to me, I guess.
Yep. All right. Thanks a lot. We are good to go. Here is Pete and Dulk with Donkey Kong Country Returns. Gonna hand you off to Patrick now.
Right. We have here on my right side Pete preparing himself for the Donkey Kong Country return runs, and Olaf is reading my mind of setting the webcam to the respective player. Excellent, perfectly in the center. You're the cameraman. Alright, I'm gonna sit closer to Carol here so we can commentate at the same time. Since Carol and I have seen Pete play the Donkey Kong Country full run for a couple of times now. Carol, what do you think?
Yeah,
What's your opinion about this?
we've seen him progress from 2 hours, 20 minutes-ish to sub 2 hours. It's very important. I think this is a really funny fun challenge because it's about balancing this reward ratio. It's not of the old Donkey Kong Country dynamics, but it's long. It's longer than the old Donkey Kong, so you have to be a little bit more on the safe side. And well, we'll see. I'm expecting a good show. This is a really good run to see.
It's very neat actually. I don't believe we have... Do we actually have another Donkey Kong player?
Not a specialist actually.
No, not
really.
like Pete.
No.
Not like Pete comparison. Yeah, I mean just in general. I don't really believe I can name someone that can actually uh, play Donkey Kong Country Returns at full.
Well, there are a couple of very good singles technique players, but every Donkey Kong country has its own specialty.
Okay, and we start the commentary right after we start this match. Pete, are you ready? Yes, we're gonna count down from 5 and then we start the split and the game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go banana! And Pete is off in the first world and the timer is ticking.
And the splits shown on W split on the right side are actually the split clips of his first run he have tried for single segment at our place that we streamed a
Which
couple
is
months ago.
which is actually pretty good time, 2 hours and 19 minutes.
2 hours and 90 minutes. He should be able to beat that comfortably though.
Didn't he perform that at our place?
Yes, he did, yes.
Pete actually visited us a couple of weeks ago, or actually maybe a couple of months ago now. And I don't know, I wanted to have Pete in this energy tournament exhibition in the first place, but we wanted to find a game that actually suits Pete. So we asked him, what game do you actually like to play? And he came up with a couple of games. One of them was Rygar on the Virtual Console. One other game was what, Ghosts and Goblins, and Castlevania, one of the Wonder of Blood, Rondo of Blood, and he also mentions Donkey Kong. And Carol and I were looking at each other and were like, Donkey Kong, by far. It sounds so much fun to watch actually. So Pete took us advice and started practicing. We do not mess around.
Also, this Donkey Kong Country Returns has a really strong time trial dynamic to it because all the levels are basically built for speedrunning.
Yes.
The game gives you the incentive to complete shiny gold medals, which are ridiculous times that you have to be really using optimal strategies for. So it is basically built to speedrun. It's really incentive to do that.
Exactly, like Carol mentioned, it is actually designed, even though the first time I played this, we bought this game during Christmas, and we played like all evening on a slightly delayed TV, and I think Carol and I played like all night and sometimes hours and hours for one boss. And I was like, this isn't speed runnable, this is so impossible. But then Pete performed it right in front of our eyes and proved us wrong. And it's actually so much fun to watch. Everything needs to be timed exactly. Slow down a little bit in the beginning, and you may screw up like somewhere halfway. Just missing like a link, an elevator, like this rotating thing that you can only grab from a certain point. Everything needs to be planned carefully. And usually we find tips and tricks from the internet how to complete times, some strategies, but Pete actually managed to figure it all out by himself. Did nothing on the internet. Everything just keep playing and playing and sharpen his strat.
Good comment on the stream chat here. Deserving a shout.
Honestly, if you can get through without your arm falling off, you're you're doing pretty good. Exactly, shaking.
Shout out to Pete's arms suffering through all the shaking, but
Try to use one arm.
I think he developed a technique that really puts a lot less strain on his arms.
Exactly, because I believe when I tried, I was like tired in like 10 to 15 minutes. But Pete practices so hard. Look at his arm muscles, like absolutely like a Hulk. Yeah, you have to, because playing for like almost 2 hours, shaking your controller like this, really requires some stamina. Roll that donkey, and another level has been completed.
Off to quite a good start. Pete not doing crazy risks, but he shouldn't, so that's a good thing. No fuck ups as of yet. Let's hope it stays that way for a while. And this is also a fair point. The tunes in this game are Donkey Kong hardcore runners might recognize if they play this game. It takes a lot of tunes from all Donkey Kong games and their recognition of the tunes is amazing.
Exactly. The only thing I really miss in this game are actually the gremlins. It's all sort of just fit in the culture of Donkey Kong. But now we see them replaced by voodoo dolls all the time. Not too bad, I believe, but for old hardcore Donkey Kong Country players, it's quite a miss sometimes. And the way we see Peter play here is he's trying to collect some coins during the levels as he continues. Because coins is required to sometimes skip a level by purchasing a key. Takes a few coins though, so he grabs them on the way. A little bit here, a little bit there. And somewhere in world number 3, we're gonna see some levels able to collect a huge amount of coins. Not gonna spoil too much, but keep
Yeah,
it.
and he chose to purchase coins so he can actually unlock different routes through the worlds and skip a few levels that are quite annoying and long or risky or whatever. He really thought about planning his route carefully and weighing the various things, options. Yeah, exactly. So the route he purchased out was determined by Pete to be the most viable for his speedrunning.
And he, exactly, and he actually changed quite some tactics over the month. Sometimes you find this a bit tricky, or some level you like to skip. Oh yeah, minecart madness. Like I said before, Pete actually discovers everything by himself. He did not use anything from the internet. No spoilers, no trailers, or no tips and tricks, or whatever strategy that may come in handy for a speedrun. He did everything by himself. That's a very respectable and a very good player. And he really actually just puts a lot of time in games and doesn't really like to use spoilers. That's how I know Pete over the years.
Yeah, Pete could be described as the elitist. He is really he's really serious about his games and being a collector and a lot
Exactly.
of knowledge on Nintendo 8-bit at least.
The first time I met Pete was with a friend called Robin, and we met each other at the tournament, and we decided to have a nice long weekend of gaming at Steven Swatch's place. I think it was like 15 years ago, and they brought like a whole sport bag with him and some huge inventory full of Nintendo games and Super Nintendo games. He got himself like 14 coins. 14 coins plus the 6 he has. He can already purchase a key, which is very nice because keys are required to unlock certain levels, make things quicker, skip a few hard levels. He's happy.
Split coming up.
That's that's
A roll up.
yeah, that's a level or escalate, as you would say.
Exactly. For those who don't know Pete, he's extremely enthusiastic about so many games. He really live. I don't know how to describe it. If something great happens, you will know. But if something bad happens, you'll know too. For those that witnessed Pete last year, 2011, performing the NLG contest, he was playing Starwing on the Super Nintendo. He managed to do it absolutely fabulous until the really last hit from Andros. He managed to destroy his face so he could shoot his cord, but at the same time, an incoming telekinetics, as it's so called, just got Pete's aircraft at his wings, losing his life. And since the challenge was not to lose any lives, he was quite sad about it.
Laatst eindbaas is zo vaak in de mode wat is jullie nou?
I don't know any person that's more serious about games than Pete.
let the game determine the atmosphere for a bit and not talk too much, because it might distract from the experience, I think. Some sharks here. Well, babies. Sharks don't look that dangerous, you're right, Wolf. But apparently they pack a mean diet, you don't want to lose models. Good run again. First world was without bloopers, at least. Some hesitations, but all in all, solid enough. Leaving not much to be desired. This level can be a bit tricky going to Hola Bola. Also Donkey Kong expert. And probably out of the persons present in this room and in the chat, he knows Pete best. So shout out to Hola Bola for joining us here late at night. I can never tell if this is on. Is it on? Yeah. Yeah. Peaceful Pier, that might be a name that is misleading, but we'll see. Yeah, this is not really peaceful actually. It does become a bit hectic at the end with various sharks and stuff falling at you at some point. Just dodging the cannonballs. This is a level where you cannot really win much, but you can lose stuff. It doesn't add variation in time, because the flight speed is constant, but dying is of course a completely different thing. Then you lose time, so it's a good thing he's past it now. So this is not one of the more problematic levels, I believe. There are a couple of bronze-breaking levels, potentially, but most of those are in World 6, 7, 8, I believe. Of course, at the end of the game the levels become a bit harder. And here come the fireballs. We don't want them in Mario Bros. We don't want them in Donkey Kong Returns. Please not get hit by them. Jinxed it. And look at how many are coming. That was a bit rocky at the end there, because losing your extra monkey means you can no longer roll continuously. But the end of the level was reached. You should be able to retrieve Diddy pretty fast, hopefully. Diddy is not that far away. Stormy Shore is actually also one of the trickier levels. Yeah,
And I'm back. Trying to commentate again for Pete and Dome doing his Donkey Kong run. How many coins do you have, Pete, right now? Yes. Tide or Terror. This is indeed one of the worst levels, at least in my opinion. Pete shares it the same way. Every time you have to hide behind something, or else you die instantly. Pete rushes through it, hiding behind a rock. And another coin. He is actually in 32 coins at the moment. Not sure if he planned his strategy to buy 2 keys. If so, we're gonna see some shortcuts going on soon. This is the second world, I believe. Just in time to get cover. It's absolute focus, and he managed to deal with this level in one try. Indeed, all of the sharks looks pretty cute. The way they just jump up and nom 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 at you. And just splash at the side. I didn't know sharks could jump that high. Yes, I think it is possible, Skiazaik, if I pronounce your name correctly. But it's so risky that sometimes you just wanna, be safe and wait. And here we see the second boss. Looks quite disturbing how they are going to perform a dance right now. But Pete is doing that so easy. Jump on, stomp, and jump on it again. Here comes the last one. Jump, stomp, jump. Aren't they cute? Hands in the air. Stomp, stomp. And there we go. Boss done. Yep, hit the split.
And space bar now.
Second world's finished. We're now going to the world ruins. As we can see, he's probably going to do that in about 14 minutes. Pete's looking, Pete's looking strong so far. Funny looking birds. Turkeys. Yeah, I think they categorize them birdies. Easy going. Oh, donkey small. Here he comes. Being the safe. Exactly going after the one. So much fun to see. So much fun to see this. And there was like a little hype moment there from Pete. So epic. That was from the boss. World number 3. We're gonna see some massive coin collection here, and first purchase of the key, I believe. He said he already has quite enough coins and is no longer required to collect more. Or else this moment right here with many birds is one of the moments he can collect a lot of coins. If you manage to do like the combo. Whew, my heart stood still for a moment. Hopefully he's be getting another donkey barrel soon, I hope. And there we go, full health with Diddy. Ooh. Was a good save. Following those barrel shots. That's a huge shark over there. Totally ignore it, roll under it, and done with the level. You trolled the shard. Shark. Ugh, ugh. That's more like it. We lost a splitter for a moment. Wario Land series is indeed a very nice game. I believe it was on the Game Boy, if I'm correct, right, Mike? I believe I played Wario Land 1 or Wario Land 2 many years ago when I was traveling for the first time to America and just played it on my Game Boy all the time. I love Remby so much, just ramming through everything. There we go, and another coin. Pete mentioned here that he can already purchase the next key in world number 4. So we can actually skip the pink bat with lasers. So instead of sharks with lasers, we have bats with lasers. A hippo bat with lasers actually. He's quite big. Yes, exactly. If people have played Super Mario World, just imagine Bowser in there. Been shouting out here. A hole. Something didn't really go as planned, I believe.